Hello. We interrupt our usual episode to say we're on a little break. I am your host David. Don't worry, you'll hear Jackie's cheery voice next week, and just so you know, we will record the occasional episodes separately. Anyway, today's a very short, not an episode, and it's simply called When Was the Last Time You Took a Break? Back in episode 12 we talked extensively about self-care. And one of the things we didn't mention specifically was the importance of taking a holiday. If you are an employee somewhere, then the chances are you are accruing annual leave specifically so that you can take a break. But so many of our brethren are self-employed. You don't work and you don't get paid. But really, you should be budgeting so that you can take a break. Life can often feel like a non-stop race with endless to-do lists and obligations that keep piling up. We go from one task to another. We do a hell of a lot of massage. But today, I wanted to remind you that it is just as important to take a break as it is to get regular massage. Now, several years ago, I signed up with the good folk at what is now called the Health Leaders Co., formerly known as Massage Champions. Shout out to Alicia, James and Christine. One of the first activities was goal setting, and that included personal goals such as carving out time in my diary for a holiday, because taking a break and doing some fun things enriches us and gives purpose to our work. Do you live for your work or do you work to live? Both are actually okay, but you still need to take a break. Personally, I try to take a break every 10 to 12 weeks. I've got young children, so that coincides with school holidays. But I find that by the 3-month mark or so, I'm getting a bit of cabin fever, and I need the fresh air and the stimulation of being somewhere else. So today, I want to remind you that it is just as important to take a break as it is to get a regular massage for yourself. Taking a break allows us to recharge our batteries, to step back, to gain a fresh perspective on life. It rejuvenates our minds, bodies and souls. So whether it is a weekend getaway, a staycation, or simply a few days or weeks spent doing what you love, make time for it because you deserve it. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, I can't afford a holiday right now, or I don't have the luxury of taking time off, and believe me, I understand those concerns. However, taking a break doesn't always have to involve expensive trips or elaborate plans. It can be as simple as going for regular walks in nature, camping, spending quality time with loved ones, or indulging in a hobby that brings you joy. The key is that you actually make yourself a priority for once. So after this little break, Jackie and I, we look forward to doing what we love and bringing you some fresh stories. And if you like this short episode and want more short thoughts, why not leave us a comment on Facebook or Instagram, or send us a direct message. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to this podcast so that you never miss an episode. And we'll see you next week. Bye!